Hello, my name is Mary Lou Flores, and I will be presenting to you about the religion Hinduism. Hinduism is consisted of a wide variety of religious traditions that evolved in India. Unlike other religions, Hinduism does not originate in a single founder, book, or point in time. There are many theories about the early development of Hinduism. Because of its diversity, freedom of beliefs and practices are notable features of Hinduism. Today, Hinduism is the third largest religion in the world after Christianity and Islam. There are about 950 million followers, accounting to about 14% of the world's population. According to American Religious Identification Survey in 2008, there are about 1.2 million Hindus living in the United States. Most of the followers reside in India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. Among the four sequential aims of the religion, the ultimate goal is the eternal moksha, also known as samsara. It is the liberation or release from the cycle of death and rebirth. It can also be understood as the enlightenment, self-realization, or liberation from the universe to be in union with God. The other three major goals of Hinduism are Dharma, Artha, and Kama. In Sanskrit, the word Dharma can mean a lot of things, including law, teaching, and religion. It is the fulfillment of one's duty to the best of his or her ability. It also means self-righteousness. Hindus also believe that they are born in debt to the gods and various people. Another aspect of Dharma is paying these 5 debts during their lifetime. Artha puts an emphasis on achieving success in terms of wealth and power. It encourages making money, but must be within the bounds of Dharma. Kama primarily refers to the romantic love and sexual pleasures, but it also refers to the general things that satisfy the human desires. It can be as simple as enjoyment of a particular hobby. The major teachings. Here are some key beliefs that are shared in the Hindu community. Truth is eternal. Hindus should continue to pursue knowledge and understanding of the truth according to the Vedas. There are many ways and paths to find and express the truth. Brahman is the truth and reality. Brahman is viewed as the one true God who is eternal. Brahman encompasses everything in the universe in its real entity. Vedas are the ultimate authority. Vedas are Hindu scriptures that contain a collection of hymns and other religious texts from ancient India. Immortal souls. Hindus believe that the individual soul is immortal. It is neither created or destroyed. They believe that the soul goes through the transmigration, the process of soul's movement from one body to another. Now, here are the common religious rituals and practices of Hinduism. There are many Hindu rituals and practices. These rituals primarily involve sacrificial ceremonies, observance of samskaras, celebration of holy days, all in which leads to the achievement of the 4 major goals of Hinduism. These different paths are also called the yogas, or the yoke that implies a discipline of action. Prayer and meditation are important to Hindus. There are no set times for prayers. However, most Hindus prefer to pray in the morning. It can take place in any location. Usually, at home, Hindus have a special place or altar where they also place some statues or icons for prayer and meditation. Patients may bring these statues and icons close by when in the hospital. The concept of purity is important to Hindus. Most Hindus have a ritual of cleanliness and prayer each morning. This is also called the puja ritual. It is important not to interpret delay of eating as a refusal to eat. Washing of hands with running water is also important. Women may be considered unclean during menstruation and following childbirth. Many Hindus are strict vegetarians due to the belief in nonviolence extended to animals and that non-vegetarian food impedes spiritual development. Strict vegetarians may choose not to eat from plates where meat has been served. The non-vegetarian Hindus do not eat beef or pork because cows are considered sacred and pigs are considered unclean. Fasting is very common for Hindus and vary from complete abstinence to avoidance of certain types of foods. Some only abstain from eating meat in particular days of the week. Many Hindus have a strong hold in astrological beliefs. Some patients may schedule their treatments according to these. Ayurveda, treatment of the biological, psychological, and spiritual elements of the body to maintain its balance. The use of the holy ash. It is believed to contain a protective, purifying, and healing properties when applied to skin consumed in small quantity or carried in a small pocket. Pain management. Hindus are encouraged to accept pain as part of karma, a means to progress spiritually. Death and dying. Hinduism discourages prolongation of dying. It forbids suicides and euthanasia. It also supports donation and transplantation. It is important to know that there are many variations of personal and cultural practices of Hinduism. Healthcare workers should always consult their patients' personal preferences about their religious observance and always act as their advocates at all times. We should also be aware that some of these religious practices may require us to alter our care for the patient. For example, adjusting our time of care, choosing food, providing space and privacy, and informing them of any safety issues.